In this video, I will show you how to put together a little Treatmobile box, which is a cute little freebie for Valentine's Day or other occasions from Simply Crafty SVGs. So here's our Treatmobile. I created this or designed this years ago, but I'm finally doing a video. A better video, I should say. So this is actually the actual size. So you can see this is the cutout. This is 125% of the original, but it gives you an idea of what it looks like. It has some gaps down here. I didn't put any, it's a quick, the size of it, the holes don't really matter. But anyways, I'll explain that. So that's what we're going to make. So this is probably one of my most popular freebies ever for downloads. I made it in a Valentine's with heart theme, but I mean, it can be used for anything, so that's the reason some of these things are separated, so you can do whatever you want to do. So we want to go ahead and fold it. You want to fold those tabs, and you might want to pre-fold them, or you can do it after, but we're going to put on a couple panels first, just because it's easier. I'm not going to put these, the front and back, so these are the front and back panels that go right there. Not going to put those on quite yet. Because if you make it any bigger, it's just easier to curve it a little bit, and I'll explain. So what we're going to do is we're going to piece together the tires. So let me move them. Oh, these are the headlights, and I didn't have it in the original file, so like literally it's the same size as this. So the cutout. But a lot of people have been cutting them out separately over the years, so I just added another little cutout if you wanted to cut out separate heart lights. I don't have anything for the back. A lot of people use rhinestones, but a lot of people are using these for their little cricket cuties for those that are into cricket too. So that's always fun to see over the years. So just for here, this is a really easy file to put together and fun because you can make a lot of them at once. I'm using Barely Art Glue and American Crafts texture cardstock. So we're going to go ahead, and when we're doing this, I'm making sure the texture side's up. So to put these on, we want to line them up. So those are the tires or wheels, whatever you want to call them. And I didn't put them on here. I was going to put it rounded there just to help you place it. But honestly, these cutouts help you. And if you want to make a different color of this versus this, it gives you more flexibility in the file. I know a lot of people, I don't know how many times this has probably been made, but probably lots. So we'll go ahead and finish these, and then we'll go ahead and go to the next step. So I'm going to put these aside and the little headlights, and then we'll go ahead and add these. So we're going to use, while this is still flat, we're not going to add the tires because we don't want you to accidentally glue it down here. We're going to add these two pieces. So I already inked it around the edges a little bit, as you can probably see, just did a slight inking of edges. And then we're just going to go ahead and center it. So you can see a little space here and there, on the outside about the same. So we'll go ahead and add that. And if you do like this freebie, one of our mini free files from Simply Crafty SVGs, I just ask if you can give me a little thumbs up or like on the video, and or subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already. And if you hit that little notification button to the right, you'll be notified when we have more videos. So I'm placing it based on the spacing down here, and probably need to pull it down just a little bit. It's okay if it's not perfect. This is supposed to be fun and easy thing to put together. I find it's easier to, oops, don't get messy, let me clean that up. I find it's easier to put this on after the fact, rather than, so it'll help, you'll see, I'm going to put that on after. Unless you do a lot of them. I didn't put any like lines to help you. So one thing I want you to note that these are two different sizes. So I'm going to put it lengthwise. You can see it really doesn't matter as long as you put them on consistently. But the reason I'm doing it this way, so it's the same, and that'll go over here. I'll put this one here. So it's the same on both sides. It really doesn't matter, but it is, I'm doing it wider and just centering it. And then flip it around. I have minimal nails, so it's hard for me to grab, so I'm going to determine how I want that. So you just want it toward, when you're looking at the front, I'm just centering it under this side, front side window. And like I stated before, that I just didn't put these on here. You can, but you want to be careful because otherwise you can try to do it while they're on. But when we fold it, we don't want any of the glue to get on this and get it stuck. So I like to do it once it's up. So now I'm going to go ahead. You don't need to curve much of this, but if you wanted to pre-curl it, you could use a tool like this. It just needs a slight curve. You can see it's really slight. Fold those in. You may have to fold them down a little bit more than I did. I'm cutting my score lines. So we want to do each side at a time. So they go pretty quick. You just want to line it up, starting from the bottom going up. And we're lining up this edge to the tab fold. So this is a good introduction if you're new to 3D designs. If you're not, it's just a fun little gift box to make for somebody. Or decorations, or some people use them for their Cricut cuties. If you don't know what those are, take a look. I'm not currently using Cricut for the majority of my designs, only because of the ease and how fast it is for me to cut with another machine currently. And if you wonder, I'm currently using the StarCraft Solo, which is kind of the equivalent of like the Juliet. It's the same manufacturer that manufactures all the parts. So that's the other side. We're just lining this edge up to the tab fold of those tabs and gluing the tabs in. So this is not really, you can see there's little holes in here, so if you didn't like the gaps in here, you could put a little rectangle in there and add it. But honestly, it's just a little treat box, so it usually doesn't need anything extra. But if you make it larger, you might want to, and you want it to hold something that's small, they may fall through. So you could put a piece of cardstock over there. So the same thing here. Oh, I forgot to curl it. See? This is the reason why we don't put the panels on first. Because if I put the panels on and try to do this curling, then it gets a little bit difficult with another layer. Whoa. Let's go ahead and line it up. Starting from the bottom again. Going up. As I'm doing it, I'm making sure with my finger that this edge is not going beyond the tab fold there. And jutting out the front back. Because either side could be front or back. And when you get to this last one, just make sure you have good coverage. Hold it in. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect if you're doing a bunch of these. And then this is where something like a fine tip applicator helps. Because you can reach in, add glue to the tabs. And we can go like this. So just start towards the bottom, or the very first tab, and then connect each one. I put a little glue leaking out, so I'm just getting that off my fingertips too. And I mean, they're super cute. I mean, it's one of the cutest things of all the paid files and everything. And if it does that, one of the reasons I just don't have enough coverage there. Just pay attention to how much glue you put on. But I remember my sister made a bunch of these once for a scrapbooking expo we went to and gave them as gifts, which was nice. I haven't made them in a while, actually. So once you get those parts on, you can go ahead. The back has less curve. We're just going to center that. I don't even think we need to curl it. It's so small. Just center it. So this would be fun for, really you can change the wheels. A lot of people have asked me, how do I change it, the wheels? Well, using your tools you can get rid of the heart in the middle, releasing the path, compound path. You can do that in silhouette, or you can also do some things like that using tools in Cricut. It's not the same terminology, but I think you can hide it with contour. I don't use Cricut all the time anymore, so I forget some of the terminology of it, and it changes. But I've walked quite a few. I've helped a couple of people modify it with different tires, wheels. So the bigger this car is, the more you'll want to kind of pre-curl these things. Otherwise, just get underneath there and get some good pressure behind it as you're gluing it on. And then we'll go ahead and glue on these tires. So I'm just going to show you two, and then I'll do the other two. So you just want to go ahead, line them up. Again, if you want to do solid ones, you could just use the solid versions rather than the heart versions, and just cut them in a different color. Just change the color of them. I've seen lots of different variations of this. So I like to just line it up along the edge here. So I'll go ahead and add the remaining three, and then we'll put on the headlights. So we have all the tires on, or the wheels. I always forget what to really call them. They're really kind of tires. So you see how cute it is, and then we're just going to add these. These used to be not part of the file, so if you want to download the updated file, you can. So I'm just going to pop those on the front. Just make sure you know how much glue to put on it so you don't put too much. But I saw a lot of people doing that over the years, so I figured just add it to the file to make it easier for people since I was redoing it. And then you can always add a little handle or something like that using enamel dot or something else like that. I added some rhinestones on the back, and let's go ahead and see if we can add a little handle. These are just the tops of a brad, and I had to cut off the little I don't even know what they're called. I can't think of the name right now. But anyways, I had to cut these off so it would lay flatter. It would work probably to glue. With wet glue, it doesn't, unless it's flat, it may not hold. So you might want to use something like a glue dot or something like that. So that's what I did, and then I put these little rhinestones on the back for the back tires. So it is a fun file to work with. So here's, like I said, this is probably one of my most popular files out there, because you can put a little treat so you get an idea. There's a little Reese's Heart treat that fits in there. So here are two finished ones. Now this one is 125% of the size, so it's a little bit larger, but some people make them larger. And then here, so you can see the difference right there. And it fits. See the difference there? See just that little Reese's heart? Just for fun. So it's just a fun little gift box. So again, if you did like this project, please give me a little thumbs up. And thank you so much for watching.